Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. MrRecon here. We have an account overlook video for you guys. And today, we're going to go over Magwul's account on server 382, I believe it is. Yeah. But before we get to the rest of the video, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Support's really appreciated. And don't forget to smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so a little reminder. If you want me to do another account overlook video for you guys, there is a link in the description. Not a link, but an email address in the description down below. Pretty much all my videos, I'm putting it in there. Just email me there, a quick link. And then also a... your questions. Sorry, got a brain fart. Your questions in the email. There is a video on my channel that shows you how to make a quick link account. So probably back a couple months, 3 months ago. If you just scroll through, there's a video showing you how to do that. So on Magwul's account, the questions pretty much were, as I recall, stuck on test, practical works, pay to win antiques. Sorry, and girls, like which ones to get and stuff like that, building. Okay, so and like reversing LB5 or replacing, that kind of stuff. You have a rogue, you didn't finish patrol, but you don't have a Thorn's Heart. You have the human, I don't know, whatever it is on her. It just says crit and attack and gets control immunity. But since you're only focused on PvE, you can go ahead and try to grab a Thorn's Heart from the limited antique exchange. So you don't have enough lucky charms this time. I think you're like 237. You need like 13 more. You have plenty of ruins for it. I guess you're just gonna have to wait till next month and try and get Thorn's Heart there. Put it on your rogue. You'll definitely eventually finish patrol. I know he says you're on Nightmare 60. On the email, you said you weren't getting past 50, but you're on 60 now, so it means you've progressed. You're doing good. So now that you'll start at Nightmare 51, it'll get a little bit harder as you get like Nightmare 80 and 90 and stuff like that. But you're on that road to 100 essentially. Might take you some time getting that Thorn's Heart, but hey, you'll get there. As far as tests goes, Diana's really good at tests, so is Neff. Monica is an Ami, does really well. As you get into the later stages, if you have a Diana and a couple of Neffs, well, one Neff this right now, but like all the way up to 900 is probably going to be easy, to tell you the truth. Probably not going to be that hard. Probably might have to do a combination of girls to try and stay alive a little bit, but that Diana and that Neff will probably wreck house really quickly. With some exceptions, which we will show in a second when we'll get into the test. As far as PvE stuff-wise, for damage dealers, you're going to need some Angelicas, Essels, and Blairs. Probably just should focus on Angelicas first. Everybody has their own opinions, it's fine. Just work on your Angelicas first for more damage dealt-wise. Psychic, you probably could have left a 10-star with your account. At some point, you're going to want to build, get a Sivni and a Linky. You can leave probably a 10-star. Once you try to start, as a reminder, you can leave them at 10-star. But let's say a couple years from now, you get really good stuff, and you really want to push damage, higher damage. You're gonna have to upgrade the 10-star girls that don't have to go higher. You want to push them to LB5. So that's a little. You know that today's yawning day. Oh man. But a lot of people are gonna say just leave at LB or 10-star with certain girls, which is perfectly fine, but it is what it is. Okay, another little thing I just want to show. You have Elite Skill 5 maxed on some of these girls. Like on Neff, you don't. This doesn't need to be anything in it. You could just do the active and the passive. I mean, you see the argument of doing this one to get a little bit extra damage, but that's not needed. Just like Izanami, this one and this one don't need to have anything on at all. It's just that passive and the active that need to be at 5. So I mean, you don't have many girls anyways, which is perfectly fine. You're doing that, but just for future reference, anybody else that's wondering about elite skills, you don't have to max 5 all of them, right? You don't have to do that. Just do the certain ones if you're trying to spread them out more evenly among your girls, like for instance. So, but since you don't have much, it's okay. It's not a big deal. As far as test goes, let's go back to test. I'm assuming this is the crystal stage with energy. So anytime you run into a stage on test with energy, Apate is your friend. You don't have one, unfortunately, so you might be stuck here. Diana will probably make this a lot easier, too, at the same time. But Apate works really well. Like I think I used double Apate just to nuke their no energy on them, and I forgot what else I did. But I think I used the rest of Neffs, and then I beat the stage. But definitely when we start running into stages where they have energy, you're gonna want a Pate. You already have a Psychic, so like the all 6 Kratos stage or stages where they're really difficult and you need a Psychic to stun, you have that already. If you're still struggling, ladies and gentlemen, on tests and Psychic's that's not working for you, you can use Geisha. She stuns as well, and Monica and Izanami. Monica will probably just take into play general all of test, but Izanami takes into a really big play once you hit the 900, ladies and gentlemen. So, and she's great in Sanctuary, and she's good in PvP right now. Pretty much some of the old girls that weren't really useful anymore. Well, not say that old, but decently, about almost a year now, Izanami is. They're relevant again, and I don't see them becoming irrelevant anytime soon. They might not be like the go-to stuff as far as what people want, but definitely later on, some things you do, some girls are going to be useful. Not everything, but like Psychic's still going to be useful because of tests. Geisha, the food girl, but she's useful in tests. If Diana, Sanctuary, test, kind of the big caveats for her. She can be used in Sky Island sometimes, to help reduce damage so your girls don't die and be replicated by Estel. Apate, well, that's a different story. But like Izanami, we didn't really have use for her whenever she first came out. She just wasn't really helpful at all because there was so much passive damage. But now that we got a lot of active damage coming up from actives like from Angelica's or test stages where they do lots of damage, you want to try and block some of it off of actives or basics, and Sanctuary where she petrifies the boss and locks it down. So hey, there's just a lot of things that some girls that were useful now are useful now. So remember that. Remember on patrol, you can beat it. Just get that Thorn's Heart from the limited time exchange with your rogue. You're at 60 right now. I have faith you'll be doing fine after that. Sanctuary, how are you doing on that? What is that? 1 billion? Okay. The only thing I can say on this is try to get your Izanami to petrify the boss. I know that's going to be kind of rough, but if you get that Izanami to petrify the boss to keep it petrified, you'll do great. Linky helps out there really well. Phyrexy's not really useful at all in Sanctuary boss, so yeah, you can't really. You need something to reduce the control immunity of the boss, essentially. I think the boss is like 40%. So, and you didn't really have any other questions, so I can't really try to think of anything else on your account. To just keep. Let's see. Hold on a second. You have plenty of food, so you're doing fine on there. Yeah, just keep playing and slowly gain your resources. You'll get there eventually. Get your copies from Lovely's Journey. We got a nice little box right here with some stuff. So yeah, you got some things to work with. It's gonna be a little slow for you. I understand that, but hey, just stick in there. If you're really you could just build like a 10-star Apate, leave it at that for your test stages, and build a 10-star Lake Eve at some point, and just work on your Angelicas for damage-wise. Once you get your Angelicas, you can just reverse your Jonah, by the way. You won't need her anymore. But yeah, pretty, it's not bad. You got some work to do, but hey, you seem to be knowing what you're doing, and you're trying, and I can't really say anything bad about that. Your count's not bad. It's not good, but hey, you're trying, and it's decent. So hey, kudos to you, Magwul. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you. Let me know what you think about Magwul. If you have any advice for Magwul or whatever. Also, if you really need help, please use a Discord. I don't care if it's mine, if it's English, if it's French, or it's Chinese, or whichever the Discord you find. Please use it to get help. It's the best way to do so. I can't stress that enough. If you don't have Discord, I guess use Line or whatever other countries may use. Try and get into a group there and ask help there. There's always someone that knows some sort of knowledge, and if they don't know, I'm sure they know somebody. So hey, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.